let's move to here. This part, festival and holidays. Today we will start with lesson B, yeah? Learn, okay. So we talked about festivals, yeah, festivals, holidays, special days, yeah. So today, or in this unit, especially in lesson B, we are talking about, okay, festivals and holidays. And here in your book, you have a famous festival, and this is the International Festival of Sahara. No, so you have here this festival. Yeah. So to start with this activity, yeah, let's talk about festivals in Peru and also in the world. So in Peru we have Inti Raymi. What else? Another festival, guys, in Peru. In Huancayo, in Junín, in Puno, Trujillo, Lima. We have a lot of festivals. Another festival. Candelaria. Candelaria Festival, yes, in Puno. Another one. Negritos de Huánuco, creo. Yeah, this is in Huánuco, no? Yes, that is a festival. We have, for example, Mistura in Lima. That is a food festival. Okay, and also Copa America is a festival because it's a sport festival, no? So then you have here music festival, for example, Claro, or we have, for example, Viva Peru, so music festival you have, right? So international festivals. Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland. Yeah, yes, Carnival of Rio, yes, that's correct. You have, for example, Oktoberfest. That is that festival is from Germany. So we have a lot, no? So as you mentioned, Tomorrowland. Yes. So that is a music festival, no? Viña del Mar. That is a music festival. Okay. So today you will choose a festival and you have to use the vocabulary to talk about that festival. Yeah. For example, you have take place, gather, tradition, compete, prize or prizes, race or races, plural, perform and participate. Take place, tradition, compete, perform, participate, you have learned in basic 3. Maybe new words for you are gather, prize, race, just that. Yeah? So because they place and all these words you will learn in basic 3. Here. So, but let's read now first about this festival that you have here. Okay. So remember, listen to me. Let's pay attention to the pronunciation. Yeah. So take place, gather. No, sometimes students say gather. No, it's gather, gather, gather. Tradition, compete, prize. Here plural prizes, race. Okay, races you have here. Competition, perform and participate. Yeah? So let's start with Anneli, please. Anneli, can you read this part, the first part of this festival? You have the international festival. So you will stop in people, yeah? In people you will stop. So let's read, please.
The International Festival on the Sahara takes place in December for 4 days in Daus, a village in Ticine near the Sahara Desert.
Continue.
Thousands of people gather to celebrate the tradition of the desert people.
Yes, desert people. Okay, so events. So let's go with Fiorella, please. Watch people compete in different games
to win prize. Be sure to see one of the horse or camel
races, no? So you have races plural. Thank you. Now let's go with Joel, please. Continue, Joel. Let's read until competition. Love words.
Love words. Don't miss the festival's poetry competition.
Okay, thank you. Now let's go with Giancarlo. Continue, please, Giancarlo.
Local musicians and DJs from around the world perform every night.
Yes, no? You have musician. Can you repeat, please? Musician.
Musician.
Musician. You have musician.
Musician.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so now let's go with Hiomara. Hiomara, can you finish?
Okay. Participate in activities outside of those. Visit the Donuts, large hills for sand, skiing, and other sports.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, pay attention here. Take place. What does take place mean? Takes place. In basic, three you learn. For example, Mistura Festival takes place in Lima.
lugar o toma el lugar.
Yeah, no, so yeah, you can say happens, right? So you can say, for example, Oktoberfest takes place in Germany or in Oxapampa, because in Oxapampa we also have a festival, Oktoberfest, no? So, Candelaria Festival takes place in Puno in December, for example. Yeah, so yeah, happens, no? Of course. Then you have here thousands of people gather to celebrate the traditions of the desert people. Thousands of people gather to celebrate the traditions of the desert people.
Reúne o junta.
Yeah, yes, it's similar to reunite, get together, gather, no? Reunite, get together. You can say, my family gather, or you can say, my brothers gather to celebrate my birthday, no? Or many family members gather to celebrate Christmas, for example, okay? Or you can say, we usually, or my friends and I gather to study together, for example. Tradition, yeah, you know, we have here in Huancayo. So we have many traditions. For example, Pachamanca is a tradition, no? Wedding, for example, a wedding, yeah, is a tradition. La palpa in a wedding, no? Yeah, it's a tradition. Okay. So what else? To cook with wood, okay, cocinar a leña. So you have it's a tradition too, right? Compete, yeah, you know, is similar to Spanish. So you can say people are competing in different games. And then you have watch people compete in different games to win prizes. To win prizes. So what does prize mean?
Premios.
Yes, no? Sometimes we have a medal, money, so you have prize. And be sure to see one of the horse or camel races. What does a race mean?
Carreras.
Yeah, for example, here in Huancayo, we have, in Jauja, there is a tradition. So there is a race, for example, I think it's a horse race, this jalapato. So that is, for example, a horse race, no? Because people ride their horses and they have a tradition with a duck here. And also we have car races. Caminos del Inca, for example, is a car race, no? So we have, for example, the marathon is another race. So this Marathon de los Andes, for example, that is a race. Competition, okay, so you know, so in which people compete, it is a competition. Perform, in basic 3 you learn that local musicians and DJs from around the world perform every night. What is performing?
Realizar.
Yeah, yes, it's like make an artistic presentation. No, so you have, if you dance, for example, if you sing, if you act, so you are performing. No, it's present to our artistic work. Yeah, you can say, for example, libido perform in Viva Peru festival. Or you can say, for example, I don't know, a traditional festival. You can say Susan del Peru performs in Tunantada, in that festival, Tunantada festival, no? Participate is a verb, so yeah, people participate in activities, competitions, so you have, okay, yeah, you have the idea. I have here more examples. Pay attention here. Yeah. Take place, so you have happened, no? So take place, so you can say, the soccer match took place in the city's stadium. So yeah, the past not took place, you have in the city's stadium. Happened, so you can say the soccer match happening in the city's stadium. Here you have gather, get together, reunite. During Christmas, my family gathers. My friends gather to celebrate my birthday, so you can say. So I don't like to study. I don't like to study alone. So my friends, we gather to study together, for example. Yeah, reunite, join, get together. Tradition. So I believe a custom, a way of doing something that has existed for a long time. In Peru, we have many traditions in all the cities. For example, in Huancayo, we have Santiago's festival, no? So that is a tradition, for example. Compete, competitor, competition. In India, people compete in a horse race. The competitors are all people. The competition is very hard. So compete is the verb. Competitor is the person, people. Competition is the event, no? The event of, yeah, you compete. Compete, competitor, and competition. Next, prize, as I told you, something that is given to someone who is successful in a competition's race or game or of chance, no? After the drawing contest, she won a prize because she was the winner. Okay, so you have here competition of speed races, no? So you have, during some festival in the US, there are many animal races. You have perform, performance, performer. Yeah, perform, performance, performer. So you have to do something to entertain people, for example, by acting or a play or playing a piece of music. No, perform the verb, performance the noun, performer now, but is the person. For example, they performed so well at the festival. Their performance was interesting for many people. The other performers were nervous because of the competition. Yeah, performer, performers. You have perform the verb, performance the noun, no, but yeah, the act. Performers, the people, now, but people, the person. Participate, so you have, in some festivals, people participate in fun contests. their participation is very important for the festival. All the participants have fun that day. No? Participate, the action. Participation, so yeah, so here you have the noun. Participants, the people, also they are noun. Okay? In some festival, people participate in fun contests. Their participation is very important for the festival. All the participants have fun that date. That day, for example. Okay, so here. Yeah, I have here the definition, yeah? For example, you have the winner received this. What word do you have? The winner received this. What word? The winner received this. What do the winner receive when they win something?
The prize.
How do you say premio? Yes, prize, no? So you have prize. Okay. You have here get together. What does get together mean? What word for get together? Gather. Yes, that's correct. Gather. So then you have happen. Happen. What do you have?
Take place.
Take place. Yes, take place. So then you have a belief, custom, or a way of doing something that has existed for a long time. You have. What do you have?
Tradition.
Yes, tradition. Yes, that's correct. Tradition. You have here, for example, you have tried to be the best in a game or challenge. Try to be the best. Here you need a person. But what do you have? Try to be the best in a game or challenge.
Compete.
Compete. Yes, compete. No, if you try to be the best in a game or challenge, so you are competing. The person who participates in a competition. Yeah, that is easy. The person who participates in a competition. Competitor. Yes, competitor. So the event where people compete. The event where people compete.
Competition.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The winner received this. What the winner received? What do you have? Yeah, you told me. Premio in English. I told you.
Prize.
Prize. Yes, prize. So you have competition of speed. Competition of speed. Race, yes, you have race. Act in front of people. Act in front of people.
Performance.
Act in front of people. Yeah, so you have here the a verb.
Perform.
Yeah, perform. Yes. Presentation in front of people. Yeah, the presentation.
Performance.
Performance. So the person who presents something in front of people.
Performer.
Performer. To be part of something. To be part of something. You need a verb. what do you have? To be part of something. If you are part of something, what is that?
Participate.
Participate, yeah. So the person who participates, the person.
Participant.
Participant. And the act of participating.
Participate.
Yeah, participate, participants, so you have this. Okay, good. Now pay attention. Here. In your book you have here. Yeah, here. You will read that information and you have. What is the name of the festival? Where and when is it? What happens in the festival? Yeah. So you have here you have. So what is the name of the festival, guys? Yeah. Let's read again. I will give you 1 minute. You have what is the name of the festival, where and when is it, what happens in the festival. Yeah. So please, I will give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So let's read and answer that. Yeah, let's compare together now. Let's go with here in order. Yeah? Gina, what is the name of this festival?
The name of the festival is the International Festival of the Sahara.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Ricardo, where and when is it?
Is in Tunisia, Miss.
Yeah. And when is it? Do you have that information?
Yes, Miss. In December.
Yeah, it's in December, no? Okay, so now let's go with here. Anneli, what happens in the festival?
In the festival, you can watch the people compete in different things to win prize.
Yeah.
And you can go local musicians and dance for around the world performance.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so pay attention here. In your book you have this. Complete each definition with a quarter four of the word or phrase in blue, no? As you have here, compete, competition, competitor. So you have compete is the verb, competition is the noun, and competitor is also a noun, but is the person or the people, no? Competitors, for example. You have here, to play a game or other activity and try to be the best is compete. A type of activity like running, driving, that you try to be the fastest is a race. To sing, dance, or play music in front of others, what do you have? Perform, no? Perform you have, yeah? So 1 minute. Yeah, let's go with here, number 4. Number 4, please. Gina, what do you have in number 4, Gina?
Gather?
Yes, to come together in a group is gather. That's correct. Ricardo, what do you have in number 5?
Take place.
To happen is take place. Anneli, what do you have in number 6?
Price.
Yes, that is a price. Okay, so Fiorella, number 7.
Participation.
To join. You have, it's participate, no? Because you have to join in and do something together with other. So you have participate. Okay, so Joel, number 8.
Traditions.
Yes, that's correct. The customs or way of doing something for a long time, so you have traditions, right? So here, now pay attention here. Here you have, which Peruvian festival is the best in your opinion? Where and when is it? What happens in the festival? So now you will choose a place, not a festival, and you will talk about that festival using the vocabulary that we have learned today.